This new manhwa is better than Solo Leveling. Return of the Disaster Class Hero is a manhwa made by the same studio that made Solo Leveling, which is Redice Studio. The main character's name is Lee Geon, and unlike Jinwoo, Lee Geon was already strong once the story started. We start the story off by seeing Lee Geon, and his face is extremely torn up from battles in the past, and he's heading towards the Demon Tower where the worst calamity that annihilated humanity lives. During the 20th century, calamities started to invade the earth and overwhelm humans because of the difference in power. But right before the humans went extinct, 12 gods appeared that called themselves the Divine Gods and said they would pick 12 awakened humans to help aid the protection of the humans by giving them some of their powers. But something unexpected happened, and the 13th human was awakened, but it wasn't by any of the 12 gods that appeared, but this human was overwhelmingly stronger than the rest of the awakened, and this person's name is Lee Geon. As the 13 awakened humans climb up the tower, they eventually run into the Demon Tower boss, Crimson Eye. The 12 Saints go on to try to fight him, but are easily defeated and eventually run away. Lee Geon chooses to stay and fight the boss because he is confident that he can win, but then gets struck in the back by a sword and falls into a trap. After Lee Geon finally wakes up, he notices that he's in a cave that spawns an infinite number of calamities. He was betrayed. 20 years go by and Lee Geon actually makes it to the last calamity. If it's infinite, how did he make it out? Never mind. After killing the last calamity, Lee Geon collapses on the ground. The world 20 years later is quite different than when Lee Geon was around. Calamities are found everywhere. We start off by seeing two students running away from a wolf-looking calamity, but as they were going to get killed, the doors to the Demon Tower open up, and out comes the main character, Lee Geon. But he doesn't look the same. All of his body is healed. After defeating all of the wolf calamities, Lee Geon jumps over to the two humans that he saved, but then is approached by the wolf calamity boss. The two humans thought it was all over, but Lee Geon handled the boss with ease and demanded that the two take him out for food. After filling up his stomach, Lee Geon sees a reflection of himself on a spoon and notices that his body is all healed, but then notices a snake tattoo on his forearm. Then a system activates, improving his powers and telling him that he's unlocked the zodiac sign. The 12 zodiacs are the gods that have given the power to the humans, and now the 13 re-emerges, the snake. After Lee Geon woke back up, he decided he would get his revenge on all of the saints.